Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Wherever you are watching this video, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And today, I'm going to be covering the topic of recreating yourself, progressing as a person, and I want you to recreate yourself. So you feel like right now, you feel like you're not your desired you don't feel like this is not who you are meant to be. Well, I'm going to be trying to explain to you how you can get to that point, how you can achieve that, and what type of mindset you have to have going into the new year and these years to come, and these days to come, and these hours to come. Everything that you need to be knowing. And it's really simple because you are in control of this, not me. You are in control of this. I'm just telling you the fundamental key mindset you have to have into going into trying to create this desired you. So, recreating yourself. Well, you may ask, and before I go any further, I want you to understand something. You're not starting over. You're not doing that at all. See, if you were starting over, you will be at year 0. Some people like to think. Some people like to think that new year, I'm starting over, I can reset. Not exactly. I don't want you to think you can't, in a sense, but not exactly. You can't exactly start over. Starting over would be baby Google Gaga you. You know what I mean? That's starting over. You're already in the middle, if not further or a little bit below. So this is you on your timeline. This is you right here. Right here in the middle. You don't know what's back in front of you, but you know what's behind you. And so all of this behind you, we leave behind you. We leave the past in the past because moving forward. We're not looking back. You have your eye on the prize. You know, I was going to draw a gift box, but there we go. You have your eyes on the prize. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. You have your eyes on the prize. There you go. This is what you want. Ooh. Your eye on the prize. Moving forward, that's all you have your eye on is on the prize. Now, so now you understand that it's not a start over. You're not starting over. You already at point C. You at point C. You passed point A, B. You at point C now. Ain't no turning back. You can't go back. You're now is what we're doing is progressing. That's all we're doing now. We're progressing. We're not looking back. We are progressing. Going into all of the years and days to come, you shall be having a mindset of progression. Every day should be a progression of a day. You should be progressing. But let me not go too far. That's a part that you have to understand. Now, you say, okay, now I know. What you are doing is you haven't, I would like to say, I don't want to say start over, but it kind of mashes together. I see it as a fresh start. The new year, it's a fresh start of 360 days. Of 365 days. You have a new fresh start of 365 days where you can progress. This is your new fresh start. This is what you have your eyes on. These 365 days, that's all you are looking upon, and you making each of these days beneficial and progressive. That's the mindset you have to have. Fresh start of 365 days, not a do-over. It's not a reset because you already at point C. You having a fresh start of 365 days. That's all you got. now that we have went over that this is a fresh start of 365 days, we can move on. You are ready for the next step to recreate yourself. So that was just, you just have to understand, again, this is, you have to understand the philosophy, the mindset that you have to have. You're not restarting. I don't want you to think you're starting over, because that's exactly what you're not doing. You can't start over. And it's okay now to be able to start over. You just have to move forward. It's okay not being able to start over. You don't have a reset button in this game of life. Every choice that you make stays with you throughout the rest of your life. So now we just focus on making better choices and creating a better you. Now, when it comes to recreating yourself, the first thing you have to do is you have to say to yourself, well, what do I want to become? So let's ask yourself. What or who do you want to be? What or who do you want to be? Is the real question. And ask yourself that. And this doesn't have to be, you don't have to neglect yourself to just be one thing. You don't have to limit yourself to be one thing. I just want you to ask yourself, who do you want to be? What do you want to be? And think about this for a second. And think about this. And I want you to you have to get out. I apologize for not saying this. I want you to get a sheet of paper, because this is actually a very important part of the person. I want you to write down who you want to be on this piece of paper. Now, after you have done this, write down who you want to be. Now, all you doing, now the next step, everything from here is fairly simple, because you are in control, because it is your life. You dictate everything that's happening. Well, essentially, but you get the point. So now that you figured out who you want to be, you have to understand, what do you need to do to become that person? What traits, let me rephrase that. What traits and what goes with being that person? So what do you have to do to be that person? So I'm gonna draw a treadmill. How far and what pace, what are the goals that you have to run for to become the person that you want to be? You're chasing these goals. This is you. And you are chasing these goals, and you have to figure out, what are these goals? You want to know how these goals create the person you want to be. You are chasing these goals, and these goals will create the person you want to be. So you have to understand, you have to figure out the goals, and I want you to write down the goals and all of them, because it may be a lot, all of the goals that you want, so you can become the person you want to be. Now, after you have done that, now we can move on to the final stage. Like I said, it's not going to be a long video, very simple, short video to understand. Now we can move on to the final stage. And this is the most important part of the whole presentation. Now, we are going to the final stage, which is, now all of those goals that you had on your sheet of paper, I want you to pick 5 goals. 5 goals for 2026 that you, 5 of those goals that will help you become that desired person. Because you should have a whole list of goals. You pick out 5 of those goals for 2026. And in 2026, you will achieve each of these goals. 5 of the many goals that you have written. Just 5. Not impossible. And I don't want you to make these goals impossible, but don't make them easy, because you want to challenge yourself. And after, and now I want you to, now I'm going to tell you how this works, how the whole process works. Now, after you made another 5, you take another 5 for 2027. And then you take another 5 for 2028. So now, by 2028, from 2026 to 2028, you have completed 15 goals to create the desired you. You see that? Just in 3 years, you have completed 15 goals that you wanted to do, that you made, that made you feel like you were coming to the desired person that you want to be. And I don't want you to resent, another key thing, do not resent yourself right now for who you are right now. Please, I don't want you to idolize this person more than you idolize yourself. This is just a foundation so you become a better person. This desired person is just an ultimate you. It's the you that you know. The only reason that you came up with all these goals is because you know you can achieve them. You know that you are not where you want to be right now. You know that you do have aspirations and goals, and you know that you do want to become something better. So this is what this is. This is just the better you. Which, please, again, do not resent yourself for who you are right now. That's not what I'm trying to get you to do. I just want you to get you to understand that you, me, and you both know that this is something that you can be and will be once you do this. And the key part about this is consistency and discipline. 5 goals out of the year, that is discipline. That is discipline. Just that 1 year, that's discipline, because you're doing something that's discipline. And then 2027, that's all of this is this discipline and consistency. 2027, you at 10. 2028, you at 15. It's the consistency. You consistently progressing. You are disciplined. You are maintaining order by following this regimen. You are on a pace to greatness, to being the ultimate version of yourself. You have to understand, because this entire presentation, this creates consistency and discipline in itself. And that will show throughout your day-to-day basis. Again, do not resent yourself for who you are right now. Trust me, you will love yourself. Love yourself in general, but you will love yourself just knowing that you are completing these goals throughout the year. And time moves fast. By the time you look up, it'll be 2028 and you've bound down 15 goals. That is a lot to get to the desired person that you want to be. That is a lot of goals. 15. It's a lot. And so this whole process is to maintain order within yourself and discipline and consistency. Because a lot of people, you feel like you want to give up, or you feel like it's just you're not disciplined enough to roll with it. And just doing 5 out of the whole 365 days, that is something that is achievable. I'm not stretching it to 10. It's 5 goals out 365 days. You have 24 hours in a day. You can achieve this. This is achievable. In 3 years, you can reach the ultimate flow state by truly knowing that you have become who you are meant to be in your eyes. I can't tell you who you're meant to be, because these are your goals. You know who you want to be, and you know what it takes to be that person. All you have to do is take initiative and do that. So that's the end of today's video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you follow this regimen, and may peace and love be to you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next year.